When food bad, do not try do not try.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far that I'm releasing, and I hope you guys like, share and subscribe. And I hope you guys check out the last video that I dropped honey barbecue wings, so I hope you guys go check that out, like and leave a comment also. So guys, today we'll be making some steamed fish, as Jamaicans will call it, some strong back. Well, one of the strong back. This is one of them, you know. So yeah, I'll be showing you guys how I prepare my steamed fish today, and I hope you guys like it, try it, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this recipe and how you make your steamed fish as well. So let's get into this video. So guys, here I have 2 pounds of fish. So it's 2 fish, each of them weigh 1 pound. I think this big one weigh like a pound and a half, but you know, let's just say it's 2 pounds of fish. So it's 2 fish, and they are snapper. I like using snapper when I'm steaming fish. I think it just makes it taste extra good when it's steamed. But you can use any fish you prefer. You can use parrot, you can use grunt, you can use whatever you like, because there's endless fish. You can use butterfish. I also like to use butterfish as well when I'm steaming fish. Butterfish is very lovely when you steam it. But for today's video, we're going to use some nice snapper. So I'm going to the fisher, the guy who I buy the fish from, he already cleaned them up for me and he trimmed them up for me. I'm just going to go back through inside of it, and just whatever he didn't get out of it, I'm just going to go through it with my knife. And guys, the key of buying a fresh fish, when you're buying fish, you want to ensure you check the eyes of the fish. The eyes are supposed to be bright and shiny and glistening, and the skin of the fish supposed to be nice and bright as well and firm. If you buy the fish and the fish eye is dark and like cloudy, that means it's not a good fish. If the fish skin looks like shrivel up and you touch it and it just look away, yeah, it's not good. You want to ensure when you touch it, it's firm and nice. I bought these fish yesterday and they were in the fridge and I thaw them out. That's why the eyes look like that. But you want to ensure that your eyes are nice and bright and shiny when you're buying the fish. Don't let them just give you anything when you're buying fish. Pick out your own fish. Tell them you want that one, or tell them you want that one, because when you tend to buy fish, they tend to want to pick out the fish for you and give you like some fish with them have for a long time. You don't want that. You want nice fresh fish. So I'm just going through it with you guys. He did most of the work already. I'm just going through it, and then we're going to run it underneath the water as well. So the water helps to like clean out the rest of the stuff that's inside of it. And I'm going to go and do 2 lines in the fish like that. The reason why I do that is so when I'm seasoning it, some of the seasoning can go down into the fish as well. So guys, now I finished go through the fish. Now I'm gonna head over to the sink and rinse it off, because you know fish is very raw, so you want to try clean it off and cut some of that rawness out the fish. And then I'm going to show you guys how I season and steam my fish. So guys, we're going to go ahead and wash our fish now. I'm going to wash it with some vinegar. If you don't have any vinegar, you can go ahead and use some lime or some lemon. Just run it through the water, so the water can help to clean out all of that that's in the fish right here. And you know, when you finish doing any form of meat in your sink, you always wash it down with some hot water and some bleach and some soap. Yeah. So here we have our fish now all washed and clean. I'm just going to pat it off a bit so when I season it, the seasoning will stick on it. So I'm just going to pat some of the water off. So guys, for the seasoning for the fish, I'm just going to use Maggie fish seasoning and some black pepper. I'm going to pour it in this bowl first, and then I'm going to season it on the fish. I'm keeping it real simple. You don't need to do a lot of seasoning for this fish because the broth that I'm going to make for the fish is going to full a lot of flavor, and so the fish don't need a lot of seasoning. So I'm going in with some Maggie. And as you guys know, the amount will be down in the description. The full recipe will be down in the description. So going in with some black pepper. So you just want to combine all this. So guys, when you're seasoning fish, right, you want to ensure you open up the cavity of the fish and pour some seasoning in there. You want to ensure in there get some loving as well as the outside of the fish. So you just want to rub the seasoning in, and the slits that you make on the fish, just use your finger and rub the seasoning in the slit as well. But be careful because you know there is bones on the fish and stuff like that will stick you. So you want to just take your time and rub it in. Okay guys, so this is it. Finished seasoning the fish. Now we're going to prep our seasoning that we're going to use in the fish and just rest these one side. So guys, now we're going to prep our stuff that we're going to put in the steamed fish. So I have a pumpkin and I'm going to peel the skin off, but I'm not going to peel all of the skin off. I'm just going to peel some of the skin off the pumpkin. And the reason why I'm doing this is because when the pumpkin to cook in the pot, the skin is kind of going to hold it together still, and it's not going to let it mash out in the pot when I'm cooking it. So I'm just getting rid of some of the skin of the pumpkin. And guys, for your steamed fish, you can use any amount of these items you want in it. You can use little, you can use a lot. It just determines if you like a lot of food in your steamed fish. Because when I eat steamed fish, I just like to eat the fish and all the okra and the pumpkin, and you can add potato to it if you like. But I don't really add potato in mine. If I have it in the fridge, I'll add it in it. But I always have pumpkin, always have okra, always have carrot. So I'll use those. But if I have the potato in my fridge, then I'll use it. But I don't have any in it today, so I'm just using what I have in my fridge. And for the pumpkin, guys, you want to cut them a little bit thick. Reason because pumpkin cook very quickly, so you don't want to cut it small, and then as you put it in the pot it starts to cook and then it mash out in the pot. Because you know, if pumpkin cook, it will cook before the fish, and then you have to keep it in there and then it cook until it mash out and the fish don't finish cooking as yet. So you want to cut them a little bit big. So when I'm doing steamed fish, I like to add a lot of seasoning to the fish because the seasoning gives the steamed fish a lot of flavor. So you want to add all that nice herbs to the fish. So guys, finish cutting my onion, and I use 1 onion in it. I use 1 medium-sized onion, going in with 2 stalks of scallion. So guys, tell me down below in the comments, how do you like your fish? Do you like steamed fish? Do you like escallion fish? Do you like roast fish? Do you like baking your fish? How do you like your fish? Let me know down in the comments.
Fried, dry. Eat that.
And guys,
these fish are the best.
And guys, the cameraman don't eat steamed fish. Tell him something wrong with him.
But we still have the steamed fish and okra, my day. Yes, go there.
Man, come out of my video. I'm using 1 scotch bonnet pepper. I like my steamed fish to be a little spicy, but if you don't, just use like a piece of it. But I'm going to use the entire pepper. Seeds and all. Guys, I love fish any way it cooks. Steam, fry, roast, bake, escallion. Give me fish anyway. I don't mind it. I love fish. I love seafood. So I don't mind how the fish prepare. I'm not picky. When it comes down to fish, I'll eat it anyway. And I'm using 1 carrot. And I'm just going to cut these on an angle. So I'm just cutting them on the side. So so I'm just going to use half of the carrot instead because I got a lot out of that half that I cut up a while ago. And now I'm going in with some okra. For the okra, guys, you can use as much okra as you like. The more okra in the steamed fish, the better it tastes, the slimier it be. So use as much okra as you like in your steamed fish. And I'm just cutting these on an angle as well. So I'm just cutting them so they look slantish.
Yo, chefy. So I feel like I'm gonna try a steamed fishy first today. No?
That's lovely.
Anything?
I hope it tire you. I hope it tire you when you try it. Guys, I'm going in with three cloves of garlic. Okay guys, and also some pimento. Not a lot though. Just like 5 cloves or so. Yeah, not a lot. That's it. So guys, this is all our seasoning that we're going to put in the steamed fish. Yeah, I know it looks a lot, but when it goes in the pot and starts to cook, it's not going to look as much. And as I said, when I eat my steamed fish, I just like to eat the fish and all these that's in the fish. I don't like no sides. The only sides I probably do is like some nice soft boiled banana, but we're focusing on steamed fish today. So now let's go over to the stove and start our pot, and let's get started with our steamed fish. So we have our pot on the stove and it's on medium high heat. So I'm going to add some butter to the pot. I'm going to add some butter so we can saute up our seasoning and stuff like that. So you just want to dump everything in it except the okra. Don't put the okra in it as yet. You don't want the okra in it as yet because I don't want the okra to start releasing the slime out of it as yet. I just add in the pumpkin, the carrot, the onion, the pimento, and the thyme, and the scallion. So you want to just do all of this, like release some of the flavors out of the seasoning, like release the onion flavor, the scallion and the garlic and the pimento and the thyme. You just want to release some of the flavors out of it, and the pepper. Yeah. So guys, in the steamed fish, I'm going to go ahead and use this Maggie fish tea. If you can't find the Maggie fish tea, I'm going to go ahead and use this Maggie fish tea. If you can't find the Maggie fish tea, you can go ahead and use the vegetable one if you can't find it. So also, it's in the strainer right here. I went ahead and strained it out because I didn't want so much of the noodles in the steamed fish. So I went ahead and go strain it out. You can just use a strainer and just rub your fingers through it to get the powder seasoning out. So that's what we want. We want the powder seasoning, but we don't want so much of the noodles in the steamed fish. So guys, after all of that, I'm just going to add the water to the seasoning that we have right there and just mix it out. So we just want to mix out the seasoning so it dissolves in the water. And you can use hot water for this process. So after that guys, now we're going to go ahead and add this to the pot. You just want to saute off these vegetables, the vegetable and the seasoning until the onion get translucent. So you just want to saute these off for about 10 minutes. So guys, the pot is bubbling up away. So now we're going to go ahead and add our fish because I don't want the pumpkin to start cook and the fish don't start cook as yet. So as I said, as the pot start boiling up, you want to go ahead and add the fish to the pot. So you just want to move around the seasoning to make some space for the fish. Boy guys, I want your big bad. So after that guys, you want to go ahead and add the okra to the fish. So I'm just going to add a little bit more water to it. So what I'm going to do now guys is some of the pumpkin and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and put it on top of the fish. Because you want to give that fish some room in the broth to steam. And when you're doing this guys, also shake your pot. Because you don't want the fish to stick at the bottom of the pot, so you just want to shake it. So when you close it and cover it, you shake the pot like every go and shake the pot like every 5 minutes.
You can like a flip where you can like flip up the fish and the fish drop back in and
no sir,
it down here.
You're too extra. So guys, what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and use this broth. And we're just going to baste the top of the fish. Baste the top so it gets some of that nice thick broth.
So on average, how long a steamed fish take to actually steam or a fish take to actually steam?
It depends on the size of the fish. So if the fish is big, it will take around 20 to 25 minutes. If the fish is small, it will take about 15 to 20 minutes. So it all depends on the size of the fish you have. So guys, now I'm just going to close it, let it do its thing, let it boil, let it simmer, let all the pumpkin and the carrot and the okra cook, and you want to turn down your fire so it steams very slowly. A lot of people in different countries call this different way, but we Jamaicans call it steam fish. So this is what I am doing. We are doing Jamaican style steam fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a camera appearance, show them the steam fish and okra body, is it?
And guys, we welcome steam fish and okra body. So guys, it's been what, 15 minutes, cameraman?
Yes,
so it's
sir.
been like 15 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead now and check on our fish and see what's going on with it. So guys, I'm not gonna lie, I wish you guys could smell this. Like, it smells so nice. You smelling the scotch bonnet, you smelling all the seasoning, smell really good. So it's getting there guys, it's getting along very nicely. And if you want to check if your fish is cooked, just use a fork and break a little piece of it, and if you see the fork going down into the skin like that, that means the fish is ready to go. That's how it look guys. It's nice and thick with all the okra in it. So as I told you, the more okra you put in it, the thicker the gravy will be and the slimier the gravy will be. But if you're not a big okra fan, you can just leave the okra out of the steamed fish, even though is the okra really make the steamed fish still, but you can leave it out of it if you don't eat okra.
The steamed fish without okra don't make sense.
But it's not everybody like okra, so if they don't like the okra, if they don't like the okra, you can just leave it out. And for me guys, my steamed fish, I like when I have a lot of broth in it, right? Because you can add some crackers to this, you can add some bonnet to this to steam in the broth. So you can just tuck the crackers in the broth right there, and you can tuck the bonnet on top and just close it and let them steam up. But for me, I don't really like steam bonnet or like steam crackers. I like to, like, when I finish, I just plate it on the side. That's the crackers. I just plate it on the side with the steamed fish, because I like when I eat my crackers, it still have that crunch. Or what I'll do is I'll put it just on the top of it to let it just steam a little bit, not too long for it to get soggy, because I don't like soggy crackers. But if you like it like that, you can just go and tuck them on the top and just let it soak up some of that broth, and you're good to go with your steamed fish guys. So I'm just going to give this about 3 minutes more to steam a little bit more, and then we're all done. And then you guys will see the final product. And I hope you guys try out this recipe. I really hope you guys try all the recipes, I should say, and let me know what you guys think. You guys can send me pictures on Instagram. You can tag me on Instagram, is DINATIRAL876. You can find me on Instagram.
We showed you out in the video. I'm gonna put up your food, the picture of your food in the video. And
I'll repost you on Instagram as well. So you guys can go ahead and do that. And also remember to subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm on the road to 1K subscribers. So just go ahead and hit that bell button, hit that subscribe button, and just subscribe guys. So we'll soon show you the final product for the steamed fish. Okay guys, say hi to everybody. Turn around. Look at the camera, say hi.
Hi.
So guys, now we're gonna turn off the fire. So this fish been steaming for about 20 minutes tops, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it off and show you guys the final product and show you guys how it looks. So guys, that's the steamed fish right there. It's all done. It's all done guys, nice and steam and ready to eat. That's the final product guys. That's the steamed fish. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys try this, and I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe, and head over to Instagram and follow me on Instagram, DINATIRAL876, and you'll see me, follow me, send me a message, send me pictures of all the food you've tried. I'll repost you guys as I said before. And that's the fish, guys. Simple, easy recipe. It's not hard to do. Hellshaw, little Ochi. Where else? Sharkies. What's the one in Portmore? Jollies. They don't got nothing on my steamed fish, so you guys go ahead and try this recipe. Cook from home. It always tastes better. And yeah, I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.